Hey, everybody, it's Dr. Shay. I joined Kamal and Spicer live from somewhere in the northeastern parts of the USA of America, along with Mantis from Europe. I forget where Mantis is from. He told us.
Mantis, the always well-dressed Mantis.
Yeah,
Well-dressed Mantis.
Mantis used to be one company man in Novus.
Yes.
He's spreading out to better.
I still have that one too. I have the loser too.
Yeah, I'm still holding and waiting.
I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that garbage.
I don't think Lucas is still. He might have a little Novus still. I don't know, but he's in real companies now.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like some of the ones he's listing.
Yeah, he's in real companies. I sold a little Apple today. I've been selling it every time it makes a new high.
Yep, I just sold some about 2 minutes ago.
Did you really?
Yep, because Dr. J said he did, and I looked and I was like, I have too much. I should sell some.
Yeah, I had a disproportionate amount.
Yeah, and there's other things I want to buy.
I'm not selling my Amazon though.
Not me either. Not for a while yet.
Yeah, I think it's undervalued, whereas Apple I thought was overvalued.
Yep.
Although that AWS hit might have a ripple effect.
Yeah, what happened with AWS?
Some sort of breakdown affected a couple of people's websites.
It affected a little bit more than a couple people.
Yeah. Okay, well, being a stockholder, I don't want to upplay it.
Yeah, it's been, everybody I've talked to today has been affected by it some way or another.
It goes to show how pervasive it is.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I forgot to talk to Alexa Plus this morning. That's their latest AI, Alexa Plus.
Alexa Plus.
Yeah. All right, who wants to chart today?
Yeah, I'm happy to if no one else has the itch to.
Is your neighbor from the north going to clinch the American League tonight?
Well, if that happens, then the Dodgers become America's team by default.
That's true.
I'm for Seattle post throw.
I have a good friend who has quite a bit of money on the Blue Jays tonight, so I think I'm going to root for the Blue Jays so that he's not grumpy tomorrow.
I bet a little bit of money on him to win the World Series way back.
Really?
Yeah, but I had the Yankees also.
Should I throw away my Mets ticket? I have it in my wallet.
They could still win. Oh, no, they can't. Never mind.
Yeah, maybe I should get it out of my wallet. It's been sitting here.
I also have a small bet on Toronto when they went down 2-0. I bet them to win the series. I got decent odds.
That's looking even better now, yeah. But
so
yeah,
Spy is filling up that big red candle from last week.
Yeah, it looks like it's almost fully filled it. It's trying to make a new all-time high. The new high would have to be 674. Right now we're at about 672, so it's entirely possible that by the end of the day, Spy has a new high. Yeah, I sold a little Apple today with you, and I've just been trimming on spikes quite a bit.
I've trimmed quite a bit, but I still have quite a bit.
Yeah. Every time this chart goes up, I'm expecting it to go down, but it doesn't really seem to. It's pretty. The chart alone looks pretty good. I don't have a whole lot.
No matter what I sell, I add a little to Tesla.
Yeah, you do love Tesla. I have some in solidarity.
I guess somebody's going to start saying there's no wrong time to buy Tesla.
I think there might be wrong times to buy it.
Yeah.
Well, I just keep buying it, so I don't care.
But yeah, we gapped up here above the 20-day, and I don't think there's a whole lot more to say, right? The 50 is the lower trend line here. That seems to be perfect to the last couple weeks. Upper trend line, we'll see if it makes a new high, then it's going to just continue to be in this
Yeah.
narrow channel.
You can't fight the market, or is that? I mean, you can't go against the trend. This is such a strong
Hard to
trend.
fight the trend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, bulls will always eventually be right, and bears will usually have to be very, very wrong and in a lot of pain in order to be right once.
Yeah, bears. It's a tough game to be a bear.
It's a more, bears, you got to be really nimble. You got to be really nimble.
I'm not
But,
number one.
but yeah, I mean, if
I'm bearish or feeling, like the market's going to go down, I sell some more. So
yeah, things definitely look good today.
I don't short. The problem is I don't know what to do with the money that I cash.
Yep.
That's the problem.
So Mantis has 6 suggested picks, but we'll do one of his, Mara, first, and then I'll open it up to you guys to see what you want to chart also. Yeah, I do want to start with Mara because I own some, and it had like a unbelievable run from what was it, the lows in September up, but then it put in this really nasty red candle on the 16th, but today it rebounded quite nicely after it hit the 20-day moving average. So I mean,
Picture perfect cup and handle.
Yeah, it could be a cup and handle. I mean, especially if it breaks up to the upside the next few days. Because the high here, I can draw this in. Yeah, that's basically the top of the cup there.
And the
and
bottom?
Today it's like.
What's the
Sorry?
bottom? The bottom of the cup.
Bottom of the cup is going to be right around 1450.
So what's the range? 1452.
The range is huge. I mean, it's like almost 1/3 of its current value, a $7 range.
So it should hit 7 above the top of the cup. That's the theory.
Yeah, that is the theory. And if that happened, then we'd basically get back to the highs that happened last Christmas or last Thanksgiving. So about 30 bucks.
Not bad.
Yeah, I like this one. Have a decent position. It's been a very, very good year for this stock, other than, well, since April. Yeah, since April, it's almost doubled. So
Yeah. Mantis has a whole slew of but we should do some of the macro, like BTC.
yeah, let's do Bitcoin, because I mean, this has been talked about a lot recently on our show and in the news. I'm still a bit wary here of Bitcoin. I like some of the other crypto charts better. I think we had talked about this last week. It kind of put in this double top here, and since then I haven't seen like great evidence that it's ready for a run again. I mean, it bounced off the 200-day really nicely, but I think if it gets back to the 50, it's going to have some trouble. So I think at best it's probably range bound, and at worst I think we might have one more leg down to the call it 90. What's this? 96 or 97,000.
I have no idea. The chart doesn't help me on this one. I think we completed a little downturn. Now we're on the rise. That's all. I don't know how high it goes. It looks like a clear-cut ABC correction, right?
I think the good thing is it stopped here and it didn't go down to these lows. But I just think that the next pop up to the 50, I'm not really convinced it's going to break through that easily. I I guess what I'm saying is I would bet on 98,000 before a new high.
I'm not sure which way I would make that bet, because there are a lot of people I respect that are saying new highs before the end of the year. So I'm saying it too.
I think that's fine. I just think that we have, I think it's likely that we'll see a little bit more pain before that. But yeah, I think the 150 call by the end of the year can still happen either way.
I'm a bull. I haven't sold any MicroStrategy. I haven't sold any iBit. I'm pretty bullish.
Yeah. Long term, I'm
willing to add on dips. I haven't yet, but I think I might. I might not, because there is a chance we've seen the highs for the cycle.
Yeah, looking at Solana too, because I liked this chart better the last time I looked at it, and I do still think I like it a little bit better because of this lower trend line here. But that being said, I mean, this also could have one more small leg down before it goes up as well. 200 days seems to be good support, though.
That green line, is that 200?
Yeah, see, this blue line is the 200.
Okay, that looks like strong support.
It looks like strong support, yeah. So it could just...
I'm blue-green colorblind, so I call it gray.
It could just go up from here. I mean, but it's possible it retests that one more time and then W's up.
Art said Tom Lee is calling for 250K on Bitcoin. No, Linus said that.
Yeah.
250K.
I mean, by end of year, I think that's just that's too much to ask for.
In 70 days.
Yeah, 250K in 70 days.
Yeah,
if you subtract 100 from that, I'm on board. I can see 150.
And he's calling for big numbers on Ethereum as well.
Yeah. So what else did we do? Any other macros that we wanted to look at? Or, I mean, Mantis has so many plays. We can do a couple of them. I don't know if I have time to do all of them.
Do Kamal's 10-for-1 reverse. But
ETH, which one?
ETHZ.
ETHZ?
Kamal cashed a lot of winners today, but he didn't cash the loser.
No, I didn't.
You got to sell your losers too. If you're a trader,
Is this the right one?
Can't hold on to your losers forever.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like, I mean, this shape is not too fun. It's kind of just yo-yoing down slowly is what it looks like, trying to retrace a lot of the gains that it made in July. I like, it's below all the moving averages is kind of the thing I don't like. It rejected the 200 today. And it has
actually up today, right?
I'm seeing it down today. This red candle on the right.
Yeah, but it's
but it was up from yesterday.
Yeah, up from yesterday. Yeah, but I mean it's closing towards the lows of today. But yeah, it's. I mean, I don't know what else to say here. Really, it's been recently.
I say sell and buy some other garbage.
That's probably where I would lean to because there just are better charts.
Well, that's just my opinion.
So, any reason why this Ethereum one is like struggling like that?
Why this one's struggling?
Yeah, why this one's doing
I don't know, but if I were in it, I'd be out of it.
Okay.
Call Weaver CRWV for a gift.
Yep, CoreWeave. I definitely know about this one. I do not own it. Interesting. So
it's having a down day today.
Yeah, let's see what we can make of this one. Trying to figure out where support might be if it starts to drop more. I mean, there's some support that basically coincides with the 50-day at about 118. This level, the thing is, if it makes a higher low from this low here at about 119.50, I think it's probably going to rebound. But then if you look at today's candle, it's just not looking great. I think at best, this one short term looks pretty range bound. The thing that if you're a bull that you like is you like this uptrend here that
I would like
started back in August.
I would look to buy it, whatever that moving average is.
Yeah, the 50. The 50 is support, I think. But
Right
then,
now,
I mean, you
right now, my guess is it goes down to that moving average.
yeah, the 50. That's what it seems like. But I mean, ideally, if you like this one, you would like it to stop somewhere around here at about 122, because then it'll make a higher low, and then it'll resume the trend of making higher lows. But today's candle makes it look like the 50-day is where it's going. So
It's showing some weakness today.
certainly, yep.
What about what else did I list? EOSC, another loser.
We might as well take a look at Amazon later too.
Yeah, and I'll do it. I mean, Mantis was here first, so I'll do it two more of his at the end. Yeah, this one, I mean,
Mantis was. I saw him. He was sleeping, waiting for the show. You know, he got here in the middle of the night. It's very late where he is, I think. In Europe.
It is. It is. Yeah,
Yeah, I
today's
have this one
candle.
too. I bought this one recently.
Yeah, I have some too. My average is about $15.
I don't
My average
know.
is 16 and a half.
I'm thinking of taking my loss.
I think if it's red tomorrow, I'm gonna get out. I'm
But you
not
see, it
cutting.
filled up that tiny gap. You see, it filled up that gap.
Yeah, I see what you're seeing for sure. It did fill that, but I mean, the fact that it's closing near the lows is not what I love. If it gaps down tomorrow, I think I'm definitely out. But I'll give it another couple days potentially.
Maybe the 200 is a buying opportunity.
The 20. That's the 20.
20.
Well, there's another
Yeah, I mean,
gap, another ugly gap right there.
Yeah, I mean, this is, you don't want it to get here, but I think that's
But
probably
is that
where
gap
it's-
closed with that wick up there? Is that considered closed, Dr. J?
You need to get it.
It's hard for me to see if it's closed. I think it's closed.
Yeah, this gap is closed
another
here.
one.
Okay.
This
I just
gap
want
is
to make sure.
closed.
So wicks do close gaps, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, wicks do.
but
Yeah.
it's got to close it to the close of the candle. So it may not be clear. It's not. They didn't close that gap.
Why not? That's what I want to understand this
So
one.
it has to go to the close of the red candle. The red candle closed low, you know. And then
Well, he's looking at Kamal. He's looking at like what's happening today, not this. I don't think.
No, I'm talking about that one. I'm talking about the one.
that one's closed.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's closed because the wick is touching the
The
top
high.
of.
Closed.
Yeah. So I think that's not a gap, but the but
Did
yeah,
it
this
close?
one.
Did it touch? No, it didn't. It did not.
It's an overlap there.
It did not close. It has to go to the close of that green candle, not the high.
Yeah, it did.
The close.
The close of the green candle, not the high of the green candle.
You're saying that the gap is here. The gap is down to 1260.
Yeah, the close. It's always a close.
Oh, I always thought it was wick.
Well, no, because it's jumping up from the close in the morning.
Yeah. Well, okay, then that's a gap.
Yeah, it's still a gap.
I think it's going to close that gap then.
It might.
and that's $2. That's a big drop from here. Yeah, I don't really like this one as much as I thought I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably liked it a month ago.
Yeah, whenever I bought it, I don't even remember, but yeah, my
Mantos,
average.
Mantos asked us about Circle. That's a good one. CRCL.
Yeah, I have some Circle. So yeah, let's get that.
I'm thinking of buying some.
I don't have much. I would like to increase this position, especially if it stays in this range. It's kind of a weird chart because it's kind of just yo-yoing up and down. It is making higher highs. This low here was 123.09, and then this low here was 122.83. So it did hold this low, which is good. But I mean, it looks like it's going to be a little bit boring for a bit.
Stablecoin is pretty good investment.
Yeah. It looks like it will definitely be a little bit boring for a bit. But once it can clock out of this range and reverse the trend, then as soon as we start seeing closes above this line, the 150, I think it can go up to 200 pretty quick. But it'll take a while. It'll take a while.
All right. I don't have anything else. Do any of you guys?
I just wanted to see Amazon.
Just do Amazon.
Yeah, we'll do Amazon, and then I'll do HIMS. Mantis wanted HIMS, and I do like that company, and then we can call it.
Okay.
Amazon, well, I mean, today, for anyone who works at a job that relies on AWS, you know that they had a bit of an issue today, but stock price didn't seem to care. It's not a pattern that I usually like, but this low did hold here. This is what, 211.42, 211.03. So it did technically make a lower low from here, and it is kind of doing this M pattern down, like the inverse head and shoulders for people that believe in that. And then, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look great right now. But this might have been support on Friday. That might have been support.
It looks like it might have completed that head and shoulders pattern.
It might have. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. Today's candle is definitely good, but I think the 200 better be some strong support because the 50 and the 20-day are definitely trending downwards. So
the 211 mark is interesting.
What really happened today? Did somebody flip a switch or something?
Oh, they're not going to tell us yet. I think they're like everything I read was just outages. It's unclear. We're working hard to fix it. I mean, I'm sure we'll find out something later, but as of now, I don't think anybody knows.
If it's a one-day thing, it's no big deal.
Yeah, I think it's.
Look, if stuff like that doesn't hurt Boeing, it's not going to hurt Amazon.
Yeah, as long as they just fix it quick, I don't think anyone will care. Yeah, I think you're right.
Maybe somebody.
We'll end with.
Somebody took the plug of
I mean,
the
yeah.
to vacuum the floor. This happened before.
Then it affects every company. HIMS I like quite a bit. The company itself and the pattern also looks pretty good, honestly. Like the 200, really, really strong support on the lower trend line. But the problem is today's candle, it's closing below the 50, and I think it's entirely possible that this has one more date to visit the 200 before it goes up again. So
I agree with that 100%. It's going to the 200 likely.
Yeah, I don't think that we're out of the woods on this one yet. But the 200 looks like extremely strong support. So
I'm not tempted from the chart.
yeah, I wouldn't add it today. No, I have some that I've had for quite a while, but I don't really add to this very much. I think my average is like 38. but I've owned it forever. I mean,
People have to
I've owned it for a
subscribe.
long.
They have to hit that bell so that they know when we're coming on.
Can you do Iren? Iren, IREN. I never bought
Yeah.
this. I've been
What's
tempted to buy it, and every time I want to buy it, it goes even lower. But I haven't bought it yet.
Okay, yeah, I got to go after this one, but that sounds good. Do iron. Yeah, we've looked at this chart. It kind of reminds me of the EOSE.
Could you do like 1 month or 3 months? 1 month. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully engulfing.
Yeah, today's candle is really ugly. I mean, it might fill this gap.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that same. It's gonna fill that gap.
I think that gap.
Is this the daily or the monthly?
This is the daily, but it's just looking at 1 month.
Oh, okay. So you have an engulfing candle today.
Yeah, you have an engulfing. Probably, yeah, I would guess this will go back to $50. And then if it goes below that, I mean, it's cooked. It'll probably go to like 38. Yeah,
this
I don't like
been
this.
on a hype. You know, this got hyped up a lot.
So did Wolf. So
Yeah,
did
I mean, long term, this one. Long term, it looks like it will find a bottom and keep going up, but it's too hot right now off the recent strength, and I think it needs to retrace quite a bit, probably.
How about one that we haven't done in a long time? VRT, the energy play.
Oh, Vertiv?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in this one.
It's a nice chart.
You're making money on this one, so why, it looks good.
It's a really nice chart.
You bought this a long time ago, right?
Yeah, I bought this when I was getting into energy about the beginning of the year.
Along with GEV, right?
Right.
Yeah, it looks like it did this like big cup, pulled back, busted out. I love this one. This is one of the better charts we've seen all day.
It's moderating now, but I mean, Kramer's starting to get a little, a little conservative on energy, but that doesn't mean anything.
Maybe it's short term overall.
It's just a beautiful picture here. Long term, short term. Everything looks good on this chart.
I want to end with a very nice looking chart. So.
Yeah, a little positivity. Yeah, I might try to get into this one at some point. I don't own any, but yeah, we will call it.
There's probably an entry point on 10% from here, or maybe even less.
Yeah. All right. Good show.
Yep.
Let's do tomorrow. Our thoughts for tomorrow. Or whatever you want. Arjun?
Yeah, I think I'm still short term, kind of neutral, leaning bearish, but I think after Halloween, it's just going to be bullish till the end of the year. I'm really just a short term bear.
Kamal?
I'm gonna take the 5th today.
Mike?
I think there's still some exuberance here, but not very long lived.
Yeah, I think it's been climbing the wall of worry. It'll continue to do so. I'm a little bit of a disbeliever, so I've been selling more than I'm buying. I've been selling like Apple and others, and I've been buying Tesla. And what else? I don't even remember. Mainly Tesla. So that's
Tesla, is Tesla close to its high at this point?
Yeah. I think. What's its high?
I'll buy Tesla below 400.
I don't even know, but it's creeping.
I guess I'm not getting 280 again, am I?
No.
You are not getting 280, at least not this year.
It was I think I bought some at 290. All right, that's it for today. Adios, amigos, and ciao.
Bye-bye.
So yeah.